guys? So today we're going to be looking at the Destiny 2 social space here on Earth, and it actually looks pretty cool. It's just very out there compared to Destiny 1's social space in the tower. But anyways, so the first thing we have here is what I believe to be the Postmaster, and it kind of sucks that there's no NPCs anywhere in the social space. It also kind of sucks they only opened it for an hour, so who knows if they're actually going to do it again. But there's this building here, and this building kind of had me curious as I just kind of quickly walked through it and kind of just looked at some things, thinking, who could be there, what could be there. And then inside that door, that kind of just skip scenes on you guys, there's just a bunch of sparrows. Before that, I was just kind of running into everything, just trying to see if there's something to activate or not. And, we get to the back of the building, and I'm looking around, and I didn't notice this before, but the Dead Orbit logo is on these crates. So yes, factions are back, as many people as expected, but now we kind of have an idea where one of them are and what planet it's on. So Dead Orbit is on Earth, next to this big water pump looking thingy. But yeah, so this area is kind of cool. You have this nice kind of couch-esque area with the fire kind of going. You have a dock leading out to the lake, with a bench, not bench, looking out toward the mountains and things like that. And I think that's another city back there. But it's kind of cool that they actually put a lot more scenery into the social space. This is something I was kind of expecting in the first game, where it was an area that was kind of open, because the game is being hyped up as an MMO, so why not make it feel like an MMO social space? And I think that's what kind of went through their head. But anyways, here we have the Eververse store, so microtransactions are back, but that's nothing to write about, and that'll be another topic on another day. Anyways, so we have the vaults right here, or what I believe to be the vaults. There are two of them, so just like in the first game. And then we have the Cryptarch here, which is kind of cool. He has his own little stage, very easy to find, so that is pretty cool. We have more of these fireworks going on. Anyways, let's walk into this area, kind of to the side of the barn, more so to the right side. And I noticed this door as I was kind of looking of where I wanted to go next, and I saw this light flash. There's nothing in there. So we come over here, and I walked around a bit around the building, and we come to where I believe is going to be the Crucible Armory. But there's only armor here. There's no weapons or anything like that. So it's very, very, much so, like in the first game, you had the armor and you had the weapons, but they were never sold by the same vendor. Well, now I think they're going to be sold by the same vendor. It makes sense. I like it. Well, let's go to where I believe is the Vanguard Armory. Now, why I think this is the Vanguard? Well, it's not the fact that the crazy side here is the old Vanguard logo, but there's also a giant ship in here. And, this area right here is kind of like, is this where the gunsmith is? And he could be there. It could also be just Vanguard armor, weapons. This could be, the quartermaster. This is where you get your ships and stuff from. And, there's nothing there, really there. There's nothing really there besides this kind of area right here where there's a microscope. And then we come over here and there's some broken down sparrows, a Vanguard crate. So maybe that's where you get some of your sparrows now in the game. Who knows? And, going up the stairs, there's some other areas which kind of look like places where people would be. I did not find any other faction crates or areas where factions could be. So that's pretty much it for this area. And just again, it looks freaking awesome, just like the rest of the places. Now that we're over here, we're going to go check out the soccer field. So as I was running through more, I noticed the soccer field and was like, holy shit, this is pretty cool, because in the first game there was the balls that everybody played with, and now that there's an actual kind of soccer field, even though it's kind of a makeshift one, but it fits in with all the vegetation and things growing around just like all the other buildings. It's pretty cool to see. And when you make a goal, you get fireworks. But not only that, you also get the big ones that shoot off that we were looking at earlier, which is probably the highlight of the total social space. That's where the most people are going to be. They're going to be trying to play soccer and everything. And then I noticed this gate was open, so of course, me being curious, I walked over here and got a turn back sign. Said screw it, and ran off over to where what I believe is to be the shipyard. So as the spaceships come in and things like that, this is where I believe that they're going to drop you off, pick you up, things like that. I think they said they changed the way you leave places, so you don't have to use, you still use the ghost, but it's a little bit different. I'm not entirely sure. Kind of wish they would have showed that. But nonetheless, I think that's it, guys. There isn't really much else to go over or do or say for this video. But thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video.